What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Bro Talk, a spot where real men kick back, speak up, and keep it all the way 100. Hosted by the committee. We're talking about the stuff that most folks are too shy, too proud, or too scared to bring up. From the everyday grind to the heavy mental battles, from dating disasters to daddy duty, nothing is off limits. Say what's happening, people. This your boy. Some of y'all call me C. Also might know me as Touche. Your host for this evening. I ran across a video. It was sent to me earlier this week, and I'd like to share it with you to get your input, your feedback on what was going on in the video. Just a disclaimer: it's some cursing in the video. The guy that posted the video is, some of y'all may have seen him around before, but he pretty cool cat, but he just, he just talk a little bit different. So please don't be offended, but listen to the message and what he bringing to you.
Good friends hard to come by. I've been out here all day trying to finish up this project for my store, building some shelving and stuff for our new stock. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it's kicking my ass. I mean, I'm sweating bad, like a little piggy, and it's not that damn hot out here. But I am working my ass off. And it got to be like right after 5 o'clock and my phone rang. It was one of my best friends. He called me up. He said, "Hey, man, what you doing?" I told him, I said, "Man, I'm getting my ass kicked by some damn lumber right now." He said, "Shit, you ain't finished that damn project yet?" I said, "Nah, man. I done fucked up like 3 times. I had to go get more material and all kind of shit because apparently I don't know how to read a damn measuring tape." He started laughing. He said, "Well, hell, the reason I was calling, I was going to see if you wanted to maybe meet me down at Twin Peaks and grab a beer and some dinner, or maybe over at Buffalo Wild Wings, go grab a game or something like that. I wanted to see what you was up to." And I told him, I said, "Man, I would love to go do some shit like that. Absolutely 100%. I would love to go do that. Only difference is I can't. Because, yeah, everybody, all tax-paying Americans out there have been working their ass off all damn day. 5 o'clock hits, a lot of people get off. I work for myself, which means that if this project is not finished, then my day is not over with." So I was expecting him to say something along the lines of, "All right, buddy, I'll catch you next time, or I'll drink one for you, or don't work too hard." But when I told him, I said, "Man, look, I'm under the gun. I got to finish this project. I ain't going to be able to go tonight." He said, "All right, that ain't no big deal." I said, "All right, buddy." He goes, "What you want to eat?" And I stopped for a second. I was like, "What you mean?" He said, "Look, I'm going to run and go pick us up something. I'm going to get us a 12-pack of Miller Lite, and we're going to come over there and finish that damn project." So now him and another one of my best friends are on their way over to my house to help me out on finishing my project, where I ain't out here till 2 o'clock in the morning. And I didn't have to ask them to do that. They wanted to do that. And I told him, I said, "Man, y'all ain't got to do that. This is my project." He said, "Motherfucker, we wasn't trying to go to the bar and get shit-faced or go pick up girls or no shit like that. We just wanted to see you. You work every damn day. We just wanted to see you. So if it requires us to go pick up some damn wings from Twin Peaks, a 12-pack of Miller Lite, and come over there and help you finish your damn project in order to spend some time with you, that's perfectly fine." That is rare these days. I mean, like, I had to stop what I was doing. I was like, damn, I am so beyond blessed to have friends in my damn life. They're like that right there. Don't want on 90s country, and we finna build. And I'm gonna wait till they get here with my food because my fat ass is hungry. But if you got friends like that right there, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, consider yourself blessed, because that was awakening for me right there. I never would have expected in a million years that somebody would have gave up their Friday night to come over and help me build some damn shelving. Love them boys. Love y'all too. Shit.
All right, people. I hope you had a chance to check the video out. So I want to share my thoughts on the video and the context and the content within. I thought it was interesting because as men, sometimes we don't we don't ask, we don't talk, we don't communicate some things that we may need or that we may want from our friends, from our brothers, from our partners. So, for me, I'm just gonna speak for me. I don't call on people a lot. Part of that thing that I guess that we most of us men have. But when I do, and here's why I do, I have a level of expectation on the people that I call on. If I'm stuck on the side of the road, there's an expectation from whoever it is I call. And I believe that they know and they understand that I wouldn't be calling on them if I didn't need them. And I think that expectation is fair. because that's what friends are supposed to do. That's what brothers are supposed to do, is be there when you're needed. Like that's it. I wouldn't call you if I didn't need you. You know what I mean? So that expectation is placed on these on these three dudes that you see on this screen. There's a level of expectation that comes with our relationship. You know, Eric made a comment earlier, and maybe he'll say it again, but you know, I can call on these dudes to help me with anything and everything except for move. Eric is the guy that I called on to help me move. You know what I'm saying? Not because I couldn't call on anybody else, not because I wanted to take advantage of Eric or our relationship. Again, there's a level of expectation that he has when he calls me. There's a level of expectation that G has when he calls me. If he didn't have the expectation, then he wouldn't call me. Like, think about it, fellas. Like, when you call on whoever you call on, it's because you expect something on the other end.
Yep.
And that's okay. Fellas, what y'all think, man? I know I can go on and on about this.
For me, it's kind of like it plays off of what you said. See, I wouldn't call you if I didn't need you. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain things that like, and I think it's what's the word? Each of my friends, each of my family, each of the folks that I care to engage with, I have a different expectation for each one of them, right? Like, certain things that, that you're going through, you'll call a particular friend because you know that one's going to fulfill what you're trying to achieve, right? If I need somebody that just needs to listen, I call one cat. If I got somebody that I need help with, I got another dude. If I got some where I just need to just talk sports with, I got a cat for that. You know what I mean? You got different people that fulfill specific needs for whatever you need. But yeah, exactly what you said, Z. I got an expectation that like if I contact somebody, they gonna respond in a manner that I expect is gonna happen. You brought up a perfect example. If I'm broke down on the side of the road, who I'm gonna call? If I call you, you gonna be the one that I expect to kind of help me figure it out, right? You ain't gonna be like, hey, I called you, and there's a, oh yeah, let me call so and so. Wait, bro, I needed you. I thought that's why I called you. If I needed them, I would have called them. But yeah, so that's my thoughts on it. I really think it lines right up with what you said. It's pretty much, if I call you, I meant to call you. It wasn't for like, hey, let me just see what gonna happen. No, I called you because I need you, brother. I really do. So, yeah.
There's a certain element of this video that at first I kind of glossed over, but while each, Corey and G were talking, it kind of came back to me. The initial call that was made to him was just to say, "Hey man, what you doing? Let's go get some wings." And from that, the friend was able to deduct that, "Hey man, my guy needs some help." So that's the part that I think a lot of us as men, we kind of get lost in. Like we get lost in our whirlwind. We get lost in the daily grind. Like we're just so tunnel vision on uh problem solving or firefighting that we don't reach out of our silo to see, hey man, how's my guy doing? And hey man,
Yeah.
let's go grab a pizza, man. And from that conversation, you find out that your boy been going through something that he probably needed some help getting through. But if you had never reached out just as a courtesy call or a wellness check, you'd have never known. And for us
Yeah.
as men, it's the communication part that we lose ourselves in the daily grind, that we forget to communicate, or we don't know to call, or just too busy to call. But being able to tap on that brother on the shoulder and say, hey man, how you doing? It goes beyond having friends that are able to do just one task, or you have that friend for that task. It goes to a level of, now I'm just checking on you, and now I can see that you need help in this area. That's really my take on it. I mean, that for me is, I guess because I isolate myself so much, it kind of hit home as, hey, sometimes you want to reach out, just see how your brother doing, because you never know, they might be going through something that you can help them with.
It's good, Trap.
For me, a lot of key elements that he stated in this piece. For instance, he wasn't expecting them to help him. I love y'all, and I know y'all would help me, but I don't expect for y'all to help me every time because I understand y'all got priorities. So I get you and G saying that y'all expect, and I know y'all would, but I understand there may be a certain time that you can't. And you telling me no, I don't want that to be the piece that breaks up our relationship because I know you would help me if you could. So
They're different.
as we get older, just understand life, and I think that's the aspect that he was coming from as saying, like, hey man, I know y'all work too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go do y'all thing, but it was their sacrifice that they wanted for their buddy. Like, nah, man, we're gonna come chill with you. We weren't gonna do anything anyway. We was just chill, hang out with you. But we'll come help you because you our buddy. We ain't got nothing else to do. You didn't ask us, and that's friendship. So he wasn't expecting them. So I guess it was more genuine on the part of them volunteering with him not asking, even though he did need help. And I think that's friendship. You know what I'm saying? Just if you spend a lot of time with your people, you'll understand them. You can read them. You'll see how they operate. That's if you're a true friend. You'll know when your buddy is something wrong. He ain't talking. I ain't heard from Travis. I ain't heard from Travis in about a couple of weeks. Let me call and see what he doing. I know he probably working, but I mean, it just those things like that, like Travis was saying, just reaching out to people and just not getting caught up into what we got going on, like not putting us all in the forefront, being selfish. You know what I mean? Just thinking about your brother, thinking about your sister. So we don't want to make it seem as if these are just men, because women go through this too. So just inspiring everybody, man. If you got a real friend, just focus on being a better friend for that person than even maybe he is to you or they are to you. I mean, that's just what I take from it, man. Of course, y'all know I lost one of my closest buddies, you know what I'm saying, like a brother to me. His grandmama said something to me to kind of move me. She was like, "You was a real good friend to him. You know, y'all was together for a long time. I always seen y'all together. He was there for you was there for him." And it kind of touched me, but got me to thinking, was he was a hell of a friend to me, but was I as a good a friend to him as he was to me? So I think that comes back to self-evaluation. You know what I'm saying? Am I a good brother to you than you are to me? You know what I'm saying? So that's just what I take from it. That's just some of the things I think about.
You said
That what made me think about it.
you said a key word, E, and I wrote it down because it's a common word we use, but I don't think people really understand what it really means. But you said genuine. Like it's different if somebody's asking you how you doing and you know it's not coming from a genuine place. Like you don't really feel that they really care about what you're going through. But that genuineness in this video, you could tell that they really cared about him enough to say, hey, you know what? We just wanted to shoot the breeze with you, bro. We just wanted to just like chop it up and see how you
Yeah,
been doing. Like we're your brothers. Man, it's Friday night, man. We ain't got nothing else to do. We're gonna grab some beer. We're gonna come over and build some shells with you, dog. That's the type of
yeah,
friendship that, we've built over the years. But at the same time, you said it, sometimes people have other stuff going on in their lives. And so if I turn you down, just know that it's not that I hate you or I'm upset with you. It's just genuinely I have something else to do right now, but I would be there if I could
yeah.
be there for you.
Let me clarify.
Yeah. I was gonna do the same thing. See, it's like,
We got
I
you.
and like
I know
how
what you were
hey,
saying.
put it
I
this
know
way,
you
I ain't
was,
gonna call
I
Corey
got you.
from Georgia be like, hey, I got a flat tire, I need you to see you here. No, what? Like
I
what is
think
this?
I think I jumped in to the expectation part of the, I guess, the end of the video where he was saying that he really didn't expect of them to do that. He wasn't expecting them to say that. Now, I believe, I know that for us, right? I think we all have been around each other enough to know um what what that looks like. If I got something going on, or if I can't, right? I think we know what that looked like. But I'm just saying from a perspective of me reaching out, me extending myself. I wouldn't extend myself if I didn't think that we were on that level. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been 100,000 times. I know who I can call and who I can depend on. I guess that's what I was saying. You know what I mean? I know hundreds of people, and there are probably hundreds of people that would say that we might be friends, but my call log is extremely short. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Call log is extremely short. I ain't calling anybody and everybody that I work with or everybody that I cut, everybody that I may have their number. My list is short, man. Because of that. Because you kind of showed me what it is. And I take it for what it is and I keep it moving. But for me to be in need or me to be dependent, right? For me to be dependent, because as friends, as brothers, we are dependent. We are dependent upon one another. As men, that's okay. That's okay. But I know who I can depend on and who I can't depend on. And if I can't depend on you, that's okay too. But that's all I was saying, with the expectation thing. Like I don't expect you to drop your responsibilities and your duties and who you are to your household first for little old me. That's not what I'm saying. But I do believe that if you got some free time and you're able, you know what I mean, that you would if you could.
Yeah,
So
100.
I should.
yeah, that's the expectation I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, same.
just
I'm the same way. Like, I don't mean like I'm calling you. I expect you to drop your shit. I mean, drop your stuff and just come roll up over here. Nah. And then the other thing too is if you do got something like that, tell me. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, bro, I'm like, I'm with the family right now. Let me see what I can do, or something like that.
yeah,
Maybe let me
solid.
see what I can do, and then just go from there. And like I said, I'm way over. I'm states away. If I was to call these brothers, it's more just to kind of get something off my chest or have somebody to listen to. That's it. It's not. I guess in like C said, I guess it's not really expectation. It's like a dependence. Like if I call you, I'm kind of dependent on you to be available and help me out. But yeah, life happens like he says. Everybody got their own piece. Everybody got their own priorities. Everybody got their own stuff they doing. Just let me get a piece of that if I need you.
Yeah, man.
So
Flex,
what up?
I'm coming to fix it. I'll beat up.
I bet. I bet.
Ain't
Hey, you know what?
in the Texas. Ain't never
I
been to
could
Texas. It's
probably
always
push that
been
car
point.
back to wherever I got and I needed to go by the time you make
That's
it.
true. That's true. But I'll
Hey,
still make the
but
attempt.
I know y'all trying to. I know y'all explain the expectation term, but let me defend it a little bit. If something happened to one of y'all, then y'all should expect for me to be there in some type of way. If it's a call, if it's something on that nature, and I expect for y'all to be there. And that's if I lose somebody, something drastic happen. I expect to see your face. I expect to hear your
Yeah.
voice.
Mhm.
I expect that. So
Yeah.
from a friend, and I don't think nothing wrong with that on that part.
No,
Not at all.
there's absolutely nothing
So
wrong
Not
with
at
that.
all. Not at all. So let's be in the corner a little bit. If I may take a brief break to shout out the home team Outcast for their induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, man.
Yes, sir.
There was this, I don't know if y'all saw the speech, man, but I think I was like a kid waiting on Christmas to hear Dre
the little room
3
speak.
in the little
It was a little
room.
something.
Yeah.
Like that, boy, that messed with me so bad, boy, because that is so true. That is so true.
Blackstone. We started in
Man,
the room.
we started in the little room, bro, in the little
Bedroom,
bedroom,
Hmm.
and
Travis room,
Yep.
man,
our room,
like
Jermaine room, our room.
what comes out of a
And for
small room, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and for
It's
everybody that for everybody that don't really know, C, EA, and Trap, they all part of the group Blackstone. They've had this group, man, 30 years now?
Yeah.
30? Yeah.
Good Lord.
And y'all don't put out a couple things. There's a couple members that aren't on here. Yes, 30, bruh. And there's a couple members that aren't on a part of this. I wasn't privileged enough to be part of it because a brother ain't got them vocals like these men right here. I held a little
Since
tune back in
93.
high school. I could sing a little bit, but I wasn't there yet. They didn't need a John
93.
B. They
The
didn't need a John B.
1900s.
Yeah. 1800s.
Since the
But yeah,
1900s.
just for a little
93.
background.
Wow. Long time, bro.